Does anybody else find it like completely impossible to do multiple trips of anything? Like, I had a lot of trouble bringing out all of everything I needed to be in the garden today in one trip, and I could have definitely just gone back into the house. Not like we live on acreage, but I feel compelled to do everything in one trip. For the compost, unfortunately, an entire pumpkin. Got a lot of maintenance, but we're probably going to just do as much picking as needs to be done today, and just kind of have a little check-in on everybody as we go. Oh my god, we're going to start by looking at this dahlia. Already distracted by things that aren't technically on the list. You know, fucking tell me something that's new. These are just getting fluffier and fluffier as the season goes on. Look at that. We might pick some at the end to have as cut flowers on the countertop. But first we need to do some harvesting. We've got lots of red capsicums. Let's get some space here. This one is huge. Look at that. It's just so beautiful. Doesn't smell like anything. Now, I'm not complaining. It's just going to be a true observation. I'm very glad that we've been able to grow capsicums this year, even if they're these tiny snacking ones. And at the same time, it can be a little bit, what do you call that word? Where it's like it's a barrier because you know it's going to be effort. Anyway, it makes me feel like, oh, this actually takes a lot of time and effort to do tiny little chopping to get the flesh off of these capsicums. But I would prefer to have the capsicums overall than not have them and have to do the tiny chopping. Oh my god. When I first came over here, I thought, oh, there's not that many green ones to rebag. It's like they're growing in front of me. Bubbling beyond my eyes. Let me tuck you into bed. And your brother, let me tuck you into bed. Is that the correct way of relating individual fruits on a plant? Are they siblings? Or am I just actually losing my mind at the end of the week? Come with me. One over here. Oh, there's one there too. Oh, and there. Oh, oh, and there. They're everywhere. Oh, there's grass seed as well. One moment for grass. Let's get rid of grass seed. Oh my god. That was me pulling on the grass. That was not me farting. Hello. There you are. And we'll just tuck you back into bed. Ooh, there. That was pretty good. Look how many we got. Let's check tomatoes. Anybody who watches knows that we love these golden nuggets. Our favourite. Tomato probably, yeah, not even just your favourite cherry tomato, it's probably our favourite tomato all around, these golden nuggets. We really weren't ready to give up on them for the season yet, so we spent one afternoon just like giving it all another big chop and restringing everything, including on the other side, although some of it's broken down again already. Unfortunately, we haven't really found a good biodegradable like cotton string, but we try and make it work as best we can. So let me come show you what I'm looking at. I'm seeing some of these tomatoes look like they have like a speckling in them. That doesn't look quite right, whereas it should look more like this, full colour. So I don't want to eat the ones that look like they've been stung by a fruit fly. Don't want to eat the larvae. Oh, green bean. Oh, bean. I wish we had planted purple beans. The purple ones are so much easier to see a fruit. I already left a few green beans to start going to seed because I don't know if this dry summer weather will last all season, so I thought may as well get some seed while we have a chance. Bean is looking very healthy. Ooh. Got it. Quite a lot going on here. Oh no! These ones on the ground. Well, thankfully it hasn't been raining, so they haven't been rotting. Oh! The fuck? How do we have wheat in here? Is that wheat? Because we definitely didn't plant that. Where would I have got wheat berries from? Weird. Oh, a couple of yellowing leaves while we're here. Ooh. Oh, there's a lot of maintenance to do in here. I'll get those beans. Okay, can I reach that? Oh, that wasn't a good idea. I gotta say, I'm still because we're still very much beginner gardeners, I still get surprised by so much in the garden. I really thought that beans, all varieties of beans, were a winter only crop. Basically a cool weather crop, and so we would never be able to grow them in summer. But I'll tell you what, our yellow beans in bed 1 and now this green bean have been so productive. We've actually been freezing beans, which makes me very happy. I was like, we do that stupid smug thing when we cook for each other. Be like, now this vegetable and this vegetable, we grew that ourselves. Or this vegetable and this vegetable, all vegetables on this plate are from your garden. We're such smug assholes. Just saw a big deposit of ripe tomatoes. Ripe sounds so dirty. Actually hygienically dirty, ripe. But also innuendo-y dirty, ripe. Good thing I have always nominated that these videos are not made for kids. So we're starting to fill up a little bit. Yay. Now I don't personally like Panama berries, but Daniel does, and I love Daniel, so I'll pick him some Panama berries. They're so pretty. Well, they do look like the kind of thing that would just kill you in the wild, which probably makes them evolutionarily superior.
Through blasphemy!
Ooh. Jeez. Okay, come on. Oh. So it pains me that we have so few fruit in the garden, and really only ones we have reliably are Panama berries, and I don't like them. Get back in here. Oh. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Bum, 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 bum. While we're here, I actually also see some hot peppers. I thought we had more or less lost this one to the corn. Who is eating, what pest is eating are these serranos? Anyway, a very hot pepper indeed. But there's somebody who's numbing on them. A couple of hot peppers. Ooh, one more dahlia that I wanted to show you. In the January garden tour video last week, we looked at dahlias in this area, in particular this one over here that our volunteers dropped from these orange ones, and I was wondering whether the ones, oh look at that spider. Oh. Hello. Yeah, I was wondering whether these ones dropped in the ground would be the same as these sunset ones, because I think I read somewhere that if a new one came from seed in the head, it wouldn't necessarily be the same variety. So let's have a squizzy squiz. Because I know one is flowering right now, and the answer to the question is different. Alright, we ended up with more than I was expecting. Big bowl of vegetables and Panama berries and a beautiful cluster of flowers. Thanks for hanging out. Ooh, beans. Ooh. Ooh! The fuck is that? I don't know what that is. Look at her butt. The flap flappy kind of birds. Whoa, shit. I really need to get new shoes. That would have been unpleasant if I'd cracked my head open. Oh, I would have got some time off work. Just kidding, my work is fine. I don't need to get a major cranial injury in order to get time off.